Are you looking for permission to start Social Security at 62, but you're afraid that you might be making a terrible mistake? Today, I'm gonna give you permission to file Social Security early at 62 if you fall in one of these 5 categories. And we have a bonus category at the very end, so stay tuned. So imagine you go to the doctor and the doctor says, unfortunately, it's cancer. Or unfortunately, you have a chronic illness. That's gonna be devastating. That's gonna be terrible. You're going to want to experience the world. You're gonna wanna have fun, enjoy your loved ones, do a little bit of traveling, maybe go to Europe with your final years. And therefore, you don't need to wait until 67 or full retirement age or even later to turn on Social Security. So if you have a chronic illness or you're sick, there are certain situations where if your life expectancy is probably gonna be shorter, you do not need to wait until full retirement age or even up to age 70 to turn on Social Security. If you find yourself sick, turning on Social Security at 62 may be a good idea. If you look back over your life and you look at mom, dad, aunt, uncle, grandpa, grandma, and they're all dying in their 70s, you're having to have funerals early if you would, then it's likely that you are predisposed genetically to dying a little bit earlier. In fact, the break-even age is age 79. In America, the average lifespan for a male is 84 and for a female is 87. You've done the math, and according to Social Security, if you live past age 79, it is more beneficial for you to wait to claim Social Security till full retirement age, typically around 67, on out to age 70 to turn on Social Security. However, if you are predisposed to a shorter lifespan, it is more beneficial for you to claim Social Security early at age 62 if it is unlikely for you to live past age 79, which is the break-even point for Social Security. The third reason you might want to turn on Social Security early is if you find yourself in this situation. Maybe you've worked your whole life and you have worked your butt off, but you've never made a ton of money. It's been tough. You're kind of in the lower income crowd. Maybe you had a business and you reinvested a lot of the profit back into the business. If you find yourself in a situation where you've really not made a ton of income and therefore your taxable income is lower, then turning on Social Security early might be a good idea if you're expected to receive an inheritance down the road, which will bump up your tax rate, or you're gonna sell a business or come into a windfall of cash where your tax brackets will actually go up. In that situation, if you've had lower income earlier on in your retirement or later years, but you're expecting a windfall down the road, turning on Social Security early might be a good idea because you will actually pay less taxes up front. And if you had a higher Social Security later, you'd end up losing more of it because of the windfall due to taxes. The fourth reason, we've all been here, your spouse is saying, I want to turn on Social Security. She nudges you in the bed. When am I going to turn on my spousal benefit? This is another great reason to turn on Social Security at 62. You cannot activate spousal benefits until the primary breadwinner or the one who made more money turns on their Social Security. So if you want your spouse to be able to receive spousal benefits, which is typically half of yours, half of the primary breadwinner's Social Security, then maybe it is a good idea to turn that on early, right? Maybe you're ready to travel, you've got other monies, and you know what? You just want to get yours and then half of yours as a spousal benefit. That may be a great opportunity to turn on Social Security early. The fifth reason to turn on Social Security might be as follows. You know, you've worked your whole life, you've been faithful, you've been loyal, and you've been a great employee, and it is what it is. It's been tougher on you. You haven't had the opportunities. It's just been tough to climb the ladder, and you're just not making as much, and you just kind of need the money. If that's you, where you're just in a position where you really need the money, turning on Social Security may be a good idea. It is what it is. Not everybody's in an affluent situation, and so if you find yourself really struggling to make ends meet, turning on Social Security early might be a great idea. I got a bonus for you. If you are the affluent kind of individual and you've got monies elsewhere, where you've got maybe a pension or you've got a really healthy 401k, or maybe you have annuities that are gonna be paying you or rental income. If this is the case and an extra $500 or $1,000 a month if you wait till full retirement age is not gonna make or break you, turn it on. I give you permission if you have a lot of other assets elsewhere, you don't necessarily need to wait until full retirement age or even later to turn on Social Security. Now, of course, there are always caveats to all of these, and it's really important that you find an expert in Social Security who can guide you, because there are nuances to this, and no situation is the same. So if you'd like to learn more, please like and subscribe, follow our channel. We're gonna be putting a lot more content around Social Security. We wanna make sure that you're getting the best information so you can make better, more informed decisions for your future. We'll see you on the next video.